$2,000. Inexpensive? Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. How much does it cost to live in Toronto? In case you're moving to Toronto soon, or you're still in the process of considering whether or not to make Toronto your new home, you might be wondering how much you should budget for living costs. So I found this cost of living table online on this website called numbeo.com, and this page here specifically lists the cost of living in Toronto, Canada. I go through these cost items one by one and tell you what I think about it based on my own experience. Now we get to the really interesting part, the biggest chunk of your expenses, which is rent per month. Here it says that an apartment, one bedroom in city center will cost you $2,300. And yes, this is very accurate. It's very, very difficult to find something that costs less than this. And even this won't be a huge apartment. If you're looking for a larger apartment like 100 square meters and above, you can easily pay $3,000, $4,000, especially if it's a luxurious apartment, a condominium with a lot of amenities and so on. Apartment, one bedroom outside the city center, $2,000. Okay, this is a bit vague because outside the city center is a very large area, right? So I would say this is accurate, but if you really take your time to hunt for an affordable apartment, you can still get a one-bedroom apartment at, let's say, $1,700, $1,800. These are rare and increasingly harder to find, and of course you would need to go further to the outskirts of the city to find lower prices. By the way guys, if you're enjoying this video so far and you found it useful, then please do me a favor and hit the like button. That would really help this channel because that would signal to YouTube that people like this video, that this video is useful, and that it should be pushed out to more people. Next, apartment, 3 bedrooms in city center, $3,800. Yes, that makes sense. Apartment, 3 bedrooms outside of city center, $3,000. So as I said before, there's a really huge range for what constitutes outside the city center. So of course, there are certain areas where you can get a 3-bedroom apartment perhaps for a bit cheaper. But if you're looking for a nice neighborhood, then yes, you can pretty much expect to pay this price. But what if you want to buy an apartment? What if you want to invest in property here? Buy apartment price per square meter to buy apartment in city center, $12,977.50. So to make this easier, let's say that you want to buy a 1-bedroom apartment which is 50 square meters. So if we calculate 50 times 12,977.5 will arrive at $648,875 for 50 square meters. As an average price, yes, that makes sense. I think if you look for apartments to buy online, and if you're looking for a 1-bedroom 50 square meter apartment, then yes, this is about what you have to expect to pay. But at $650,000, you can get a very good quality 50 square meter apartment. And by the way, they listed the price for outside of city center, which is $10,000 per square meter. So let's also calculate that times 50 square meters. That's around $500,000. Yes, outside of the city center, I would say that it's still pretty easy to get something for $500,000, a small 1-bedroom apartment. But there are exceptions. If you're willing to go a bit further outside of the city, maybe a less popular neighborhood and an older building, not a super modern condo or so, then you can still find something at $450,000, $480,000, and so on. But of course, you have to sacrifice something: comfort, location, quality, and so on. If you want to go lower than that, then it will be very, very difficult. You have to go even further away from the city, further away from transportation, from the main road, less nice neighborhoods, and lower quality. But if all you want is just to buy a house, then you can still find something at around $420,000, $450,000, which of course is still expensive. Somehow on numbeo.com here, they also listed salary and financing under cost of living. I won't talk about monthly salary, not in this video. Maybe that's a topic for another time if you're interested. But we can dive quickly into mortgage interest rate in percentages. Yearly for a 20-year fixed rate at 5.69. Yes. So the mortgage interest rate that you get, you personally as a customer, will depend on many factors, including your credit history. But in general, we could say that right now at this moment, if you get a mortgage, if you get a 25 mortgage for a house that costs around $500,000 fixed for 3 years or even 5 years, then the interest rate would range around 4.5%, 4.75%, depending on the lender, etc. Right? That's a very rough estimate. So guys, what do you think about the cost of living in Toronto? Do you still think that it's extraordinarily expensive, or not as expensive as you thought, or cheaper compared to where you are currently living? Please do let me know in the comments below. I would really love to hear from you. As always, thank you so much for watching, guys. Have an awesome day, and I'll see you in the next video.